If you stood in this valley 2,000 years ago, you'd hear the same river, walk the same ground, and unknowingly stand at the crossroads of Europe's future. This is Kundl. Hey guys, we're doing the history of every single place on Earth. Now we are on Kundl, Austria. Long before borders, before Austria, before written history itself, this valley was already alive. The land around Kundl sits at a natural choke point, where alpine routes funnel travelers, traders, and armies between northern Europe and the south. That geography made it very valuable long before any walls or wrote laws. Archaeology proves it. Just outside of modern Kundl, excavations uncovered a large Iron Age burial ground. Hundreds of cremation urns from the Latine period. This wasn't a campsite, it was a settled, organized community with deep roots in the land. People lived, died, and were buried here long before the Romans reached the Alps. By the early Middle Ages, Kundl had entered the written record. In 788 AD, it appears in documents tied to the Archbishopric of Salzburg, marking it an established settlement worth recording. By the 1100s, local lords ruled from fortified holdings, and by 1213, the Kundl castle complex anchored the region's legal and economic life. But Kundl wasn't just a medieval outpost. It was a working place. The surrounding mountains held valuable resources. By the 14 and 1500s, the area became tied to Tyrol's mining economy. Silver, copper, and other metals were processed nearby, and a smelting complex known as the Kundler Ofen turned raw ore into usable wealth. This valley wasn't quiet. It was industrial before the word even existed. Then came a transition no one could have predicted. In the 1600s, Kundl developed a brewing tradition. Centuries later, that same fermentation knowledge would quietly reshape medicine. After World War II, as Europe struggled to rebuild, Kundl became the place where large-scale penicillin production took off in Austria. The same valley that once processed ore was now helping produce life-saving antibiotics. By the mid-20th century, Kundl had become a cornerstone in pharmaceutical manufacturing, a global link in modern medicine, hidden in plain sight. Today, it looks like a quiet alpine town, but beneath the surface, Kundl is a place where trade routes, industry, science, and survival overlap for over 2,000 years. Let me know if you live near or in Kundl, Austria, and as always, follow for more world history.